there! Welcome to New Media Journalism, Public Relations and Reputation Management. I'm Dr. John Reneski, and I'm going to be teaching this course for you in the month of October. Now, I don't normally teach this course in the New Media Journalism program. I've been teaching it the last couple months, so I've been trying to polish up my new media journalism skills. But I normally teach this course in or a version of this course in the marketing program. And while they're similar, they're a little bit different. Let me talk to you a little bit about the general public relations counselor model. So as a public relations practitioner, professional, consultant, what we do is we create stories about newsworthy events. And what we do then is we take that information and we package it in the form of a press release. Now, a press release actually covers a lot of different documents. There's a standard press release, and then there's probably about 20 other ways that we can communicate that. And sometimes they're unique, meaning that we create a document just for that purpose, or other times we take a press release and then we use that information to create all these other documents with, or some amount of those documents. So basically, public relations practitioners are content creators, and that's where the marketing component comes into play. What we shoot for is what's known as earned media. What is earned media? Well, earned media is press mentions in the press and in other media, but we don't pay for it. We don't buy it like advertising. Now, that doesn't mean that it doesn't come without a cost, but we have to earn the trust of media journalists in order to communicate our message. So we create this great message, and then we hand it off to journalists who in turn use their journalistic skills and abilities to take the story and take it to the next level for their readers. And as a public relations professional, we hope that we get the right story told. Journalists sometimes tell the same story, sometimes put a different spin on it. And the different spin is a result of the lens, the journalistic lens that's used, the 6 big questions, being able to answer those questions. So this course is similar to the public relations course, but it's different because we're looking at it from a different lens, and that being the lens of the new media journalist. So I want you to know that I have not created the content in this course. That's been created by other folks. I'm going to give you lots of videos, and I'm going to put my spin. I'm a public relations person. I'm going to put my spin on this. And in doing so, I think you'll get a good feel for what I have to offer. Again, my name is Dr. John Reneski, and my phone number, I'm going to pop my phone number up right there. 407-267-8600. I'm looking for my phone. That goes right, look at all those messages, dang. It goes right to this phone. And you can text me or you can call me again at 407-267-8600. If I don't get right back to you, I'm one of two things. Either something came up and I'm focused on that other item right at the moment, and I don't put a restriction. You can call me anytime. Just know that I may be going to bed. It may be bedtime, depending on what part of the country you're in. Or I may just be doing something with my family if it's off hours. But it's going to be there on my phone, and there's going to be an urgent need on my part to try and respond to you as quickly as possible. If by chance I don't get back to you in a reasonable time frame, which is within 24 hours and many, many times much, much sooner than 24 hours, figure that something went wrong. Figure that somehow I didn't get the message, or maybe the message came into the phone and I did something stupid. After all, technology is technology. And I like to say that Einstein said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I like to say that I can simply say that very, very quickly by saying insanity is technology. How many times have you done the same routine over and over again, trying to do something just a little bit different in order to get the technology to work the way that it was supposed to? The problem is that there's so many little tiny parts in algorithms, in technology processes, that sometimes we miss it, and by doing it over again, we eventually find the mistake. Sometimes we don't notice that we found the mistake, but we do, and then it works. So the definition of insanity in my book is just simply technology. Okay. You can also call me. I said call me. You can email me. Again, at jreneski@mac.com and also jreneski@fullsail.com. Now, the reason I'm telling you that is because I get messages when you message me through the FSO system. But if you sneeze, I get a message. If you complete an assignment, I get a message. If you read something, I get a message. And while I look at all that, sometimes I don't pick up the importance that you need to talk to me right away. So if you need to talk to me, if you need me to answer something, pick up the phone, give me a shout, or go ahead and text or email me, okay? Because that'll stand out from everything else. Again, I'm not perfect. I may miss it, but if I do, you'll know because I didn't get back to you right away. So start knocking on the door more frequently. All right. So I kind of gave you an overview for the course and what public relations really means to a new media journalist. And we're gonna explore this more and more as the month goes on. I'm going to give you more videos to add my spin to it. I've told you how to contact me. A little bit about my background. I was on a very long path in order to get my doctorate. I just finished my doctorate after 7 very long years of study. And my doctorate is in education, leadership, and particularly, you're going to laugh, at technology management. Now I have an MBA that is also technology-based. The focus of it was technology-based. And then my bachelor's degree, I started my bachelor's degree when I was a traditional student. And I basically ran out of money, 1 semester away from graduating with an electrical engineering degree. And years later, I came back and did a management degree because I was in the process of a very good retail career. I was an executive for a number of big box and small box retailers. I performed at the vice president level in those organizations. My most recent job prior to coming to Full Sail was as a partner, and I was vice president of marketing and sales. We were a supplier in new construction for custom built homes. Usually $1 million plus was our market. A couple of my clients were rather famous basketball players that happened to live here in Central Florida, and sports personalities. I've had a few conversations with Tiger Woods on the golf course back before all his issues when he was at the peak of his game. Very nice gentleman. So, not to say anything about the rest of it, just my conversations with Tiger were excellent. All right, so told you a little bit about myself. I've also spent 10 years at Disney. You can see, there we go. You can probably see some of the Disney memorabilia that I've collected. The big frame is a letter from Michael Eisner. I worked for Michael for a bit at Disney as well. So I've got lots of stories to integrate into this in terms of my Disney experience. And so, again, I really just wanted to let you all know who I was and what we were going to be talking about this month. I wanted to keep it to 10 minutes and with a 15-second buffer, so we're right there. So I'll end by saying I'll see you all real soon. This is John Reneski. Have a great day.